even though we're all in like slightly different levels. Very cool to go through it together. We've all progressed so much, but at our own speed. I did try surfing a few times before coming here with instructors and so on, but the level of instructing from Tio was unparalleled to anything I'd ever done before. I mean, it's an awesome place. Everyone is super warm, super welcoming. It seems like everyone's mission is for you to succeed, and you feel very at home very quickly.
Ever since I watched like my first Kelly Slater video, I wanted to surf really badly, and I'm pretty good at wakeboarding, snowboarding, all that, so I thought it would come naturally. And I was always terrible at surfing, so I kind of quit until basically this camp.
I had the skater phase. You know, I was into skating, and I went to surf camp when I was young, but yeah, didn't learn so much. I never had the consistency that you need to fully get into it.
In San Francisco, like one of my closest friends, he's from Hawaii, and we'd go surf a lot together. And so all of those kind of brought me into the world of surfing. And yeah, it's a good time. And so I think my mom came here before us, and she was very interested in bringing us too.
I definitely surfed very rarely before this, like special occasions. My mom gets into it in phases where she's like, surfing is my thing, I need to buy a surfboard, and then we'll go as a family. And we did that like twice. But other than that, honestly, once with my friend, and then that's about it. Like, yeah, it's fairly new.
The very few times that I've surfed before coming here were during trips that we did to various places where surfing seemed to be a fun activity to do.
I surfed very little before coming here. I've surfed more time here than in the rest of my life, to be honest.
I started surfing when I turned 50, 8 years ago. I had a ski accident and I couldn't run anymore. So I was looking for alternatives that would provide kind of some of that energy. And I wanted something that was challenging.
It's a pleasure to be here. Also, the setup is beautiful. It's in the middle of paradise, but it is beautifully created. And they have a very detailed playbook on how to learn surfing. So what it does take is quite an effort. So this is a serious sport.
I struggled a little bit going out of the whitewater and getting the courage to catch some of the bigger waves. So I think that's something that I can take away, because once you catch them, you realize it's not as scary as it seems.
Even if you're on the beach or you're waiting for a wave, you're watching the people next to you. And your coach, Gabrielle, in my case, was helping me interpret what my partner, who I was surfing with, was doing. So it was very useful to be with others versus just your coach.
Okay, we want to engage that inside rail in the middle section of the wave, so we interrupt that flow of water and we redirect white water back, and the equal opposite reaction to that is going to be acceleration down the line.
But one of the things he was really wonderful about, no matter what we were working at, whether it was turns into the water or body positioning, he was really encouraging.
My coach was Tio, and yeah, we started in the white water, learned the stance, learned how to turn and carve.
Really nice change of direction right there. And then as you want to come forward, this is where the chest does come a little bit further forward than the hip.
I did try surfing a few times before coming here with instructors and so on, but the level of instructing from Tio was unparalleled to anything I'd ever done before.
I had Marlon, and we started from the basics. So we were in whitewater, and then we worked on just having the perfect form with the arms, with the stance, with the head movement, with the feet, practicing stepping forward, going back.
Bring the weight forward, front foot right in the center, please. Bring it forward, bring it forward. No, foot, step. Oh, the whole foot. Yes, right where it says accelerate.
The first time I ever surfed, I just went straight out to the big waves, and I just tried to catch waves. But going down to the fundamentals was super helpful, and then we moved up.
The faster that wave sucks you up, the faster that wave starts pulling you up on that wave face, the harder we have to paddle to try and not let that happen. Right? If we get to the top of the wave and we're still flat on it, we're gonna roll over. As the tail gets sucked up, we're really just trying to stay ahead of it.
So from level 1 to level 3, we didn't get to level 4, but level 1 to level 3. I loved the community because I would be out surfing, and I would see like the people out there with us. They were all so good. Like everyone was so good at surfing. And I think if you're in Nosara, you're probably here because you like to surf. I don't know, like it's kind of part of the town, I think. But it was really cool to see the staff out there surfing. I've never had a massage before, so like having a real masseuse like come and spend like an hour with me was amazing.
Magic. It just gives you this ability to come somewhere. A lot of people I'm from New York, but people come from all over the world, and everything is in one place. Good food, good instructors, a beautiful environment to be in, and you're right on the beach. So I don't know, perfection, magic, it's perfect.
What's the future for your surfing career?
Well, I don't really live in cities where surfing is as accessible as here. But I hope I am able to practice a little bit more. It'll probably continue to be when I travel.
You can't judge your work or your meditation practice or anything you do in life by results. So today wasn't a great day out there on the water for me, but I still learned a lot. So surfing really teaches you that it's about the journey and the process, and then even when you don't consider it, you don't rate it. You don't look and say, well, was it good? Did I stand up? Did I do this? How far? You just have to realize that you're learning no matter what you're doing. So it's many life lessons, but that's a big one for me.